Alright guys, we're back with another one, and this is a video comparison between the Beats Studios and the new Bose Qc25. Maybe I got that messed up, but this is a good comparison. So basically, Bose has come out with their newest headphones, and we all know the Beats Studios is one of the preferred headphones out there. One of the preferred, you know, I can get a lot of hate in the comments for this, but yo, hey, people like Beats, man. No matter what it is, the logo and everything, Bose is on the same realm when it comes to, you know, putting out a headphones that is expensive, that people necessarily kind of hate on it. You know, these are expensive headphones. Now, both of these headphones will run you in the $300 range of dollars. Now, they both headphones that you have to charge up, and they both come with a carrying case. So let's start with the Beat carrying case. Now, the Beat carrying case is a hard shell, but it feels soft to the touch. The problem with the insides of these pouches, they don't have anything to store the wires. And you know, if you want to switch up going from black wires or red wires, which you don't need wires because these are the wireless, but you know, if you want to rock with the wires, you know, you should have a little slot to hold the wires in. There's no slots. There's no slots on these headphones. All right. So now with the Bose on the outside have a slot that you can slide in a couple of different you know, wires. So that's cool right there. Now on the inside, you know, you pretty much got to get used to how you tuck these in, but they tuck in pretty good, and you can carry some extra, you know, millimeter jacks. So that's cool. That's cool. So these headphones now they come with blue, and I'm gonna say when it comes to the pouch, I gotta give it to, you know, the carrying case. I gotta give it to Bose. This is a better carrying case. Why? Because you can carry something extra here. You know, it has more uses to it, and it's a good looking carrying couch as well. Along with the Beats. The Beats ones look good. They sound really good. They sound really good, but does it have the same punch as the Beats Studios? That's the question we're gonna find out right now. That's the question we're gonna find out. So they're both right here. Now, of course, when it comes to the build, I haven't cleaned this off, so you can see this can hold some fingerprints on it, and you know, that might be an issue for you. So you would think the matte black wouldn't carry any fingerprints, but it does. It does. When your hands are a little greasy, your head is a little oily, you're gonna have that grease part onto it. Now when it comes to these white Bose, so far so good. So far so good, but I would think, you know, they will carry a little bit of oil, but so far they look really cool. This white looks on point. So when it comes, you guys, if you guys been up with my headphone reviews, you know that this is my second Beats Studios. You know that this ripped on me. It's not even ripped. From the heat, it opened up, and after that, it just kept on opening until I had to send it back to Apple, or at the time it was Beats Audio. So, and they was, you know, nice enough to send me another pair. You know, they could have gave me a hard time, but they didn't give me a hard time, and they sent me another pair. And so far, it's held up. But I haven't used this one as much as I used the other one, and I'm definitely not going to use it to work out or to do anything strenuous, because I know after a lot of heat, after a lot of long sessions, this might rip up. Because in reality, it looked like it's stitched, especially on this inside part. It looks like it's stitched, but it's not stitched. This is like a glued in. So keep that in your memory banks. So for the cushion part, it feels good. They really do feel good. These held up a little bit more than my other ones, but these are really good. They're soft. But in the long run, I know these are gonna, you know, have a little bit more wear and tear. Now, is it glued? That's the question. I don't know, but so far, they're good. They feel nice. So in the cushion department, I gotta give it to the Bose because I already know what the answer is right here. I gotta give it to the Bose on the way it feels, and on the durability, we don't know yet, but I gotta give it to the Bose on that because it just seems like it's better. Now, when it comes to, look like the Bose can handle a little bit more stress. They look like they can handle a little bit more stress than these Beats. So in the overall build, I gotta give it to the Bose, man. The overall build, I think the Bose is gonna hold itself a little bit better than these Beats. You know, now am I 100% sure? No. But on the actual looking and taking in these first impressions, I think the Bose absolutely has a better build. Now, we're here to talk about looks and the bling that, how you're gonna look on the street with which one of these headphones. Now, when it comes to the adult crowd, Bose is gonna hold its own along with the Beats. It's gonna definitely hold its own. Now, I don't have the red one. I thought about it, but I said, you know what? I need something a little bit low key. I need something a little bit low key. So I went with the all matte black, and I think for myself, this is a good look for me. Now, this might be not a good look for you, but if you're an adult, you don't want to be flashing along with the kids. That kind of look kind of ridiculous. You want to tone it down a little bit. That's why I went with these studios. Now, these Bose, they go with that crowd as well. Now, I think this is a nice pair of headphones for a girl, actually. I think they really look good for a girl, and I think guys can rock with it as well. All right, so let's take a listen. Now, this is the studios, of course. Volume's all the way up now. Now, I can't use artist music because I'm going to run into copyright issues. So, we got to go with the basic music that we allow to play. So far, the Beats definitely got the punch. It definitely got an extra punch to it. But I want you guys to pretty much not take my exact word for it, because then I'll just tell you guys which one's better. I want to give you guys an idea how they actually sound. So let me try to transfer that over to you guys. So volume is max on both. And I'm going to honestly say the Beats have more punch. You're hearing it through the Beats Studios. And we're going to pause that. The QC55. Significantly lower. So you don't have to worry about sound leak here. Alright, giving you guys a listen.
Girl, I know it, know it, know it, know it,
Significantly louder. Alright, let's get to that bass. Alright, so here's the Bose. This is where the bass kicks in on the song. So we're going to take a listen on the Bose first.
I would like it, baby, you know it. If I would like it, baby, you. Girl, I know it. I would like it.
Alright, same spot. with the Beats. There's no comparison when it comes to bass. But I can't get past the quality. Let me put it in my head. But when you listen to it, when you put these headphones on, they sound so good. So I'm not giving you the right representation through this video. It's a big difference. Big difference. But when you put it on, it's a rich, heavy sound with the studios. But it's a quality sound with the Bose. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's hard for me to figure this out. The Beats, yeah, the Beats have the punch. You hearing it through the mic there. You can hear the punch in the Beats. The Beats headphones, I haven't had no issues. A lot of my friends, they say that is the best headphones I've reviewed. So there you go with that. But when you put on these Bose, the sound is like more clear, quiet, smooth. But is it because the volume is low? I gotta go with something else, guys. I gotta compare this to something else. So, unfortunately, you can't play real tunes on YouTube, and that bothers me. That upsets me. And I will need to hear something in good quality sound. Don't go as loud as the Beats. You're gonna have to get the good quality of both and compare them. You have to lower down the Beats a little bit. So in my listening, and hey, I haven't used it that long. That's why the review is not coming out just yet on the Bose. But in these first, listening of both headphones, I must say it's a nice quality, low-key sound on the Bose. But on the Beats, it's a little bit more in your face. I'm thumping you, more of a party atmosphere, heavier bass, but it's a little bit distorted at the highest volume. So on the Bose, if you want to match the sound, on these Beats, you want to match the sounds of the Bose, you're gonna have to turn down the volume on the Beats. So we gotta turn down the volume on the Beats a little bit to match that quality of the Bose, because the Bose can't match the punchiness of the Beats. So I hope if I'm making myself clear. The Beats have more punch. The Bose don't have that same punch. But in the softness and the quality and the richness, you're going to get it more with the Bose than you're going to get with the Beats. So in other words, you Audio-Technica fans will probably like the Bose better because you guys hate the Beats. So I gotta give it to, in this comparison video, if you want quality, is Bose wins all day. That crispness of the quality sound, Bose win. But if you want your true bass head, and you are gonna get quality, but you're a true bass head, you want that heavier bass, then the Beats win all day long. So when it comes to look, the feel, the softness, the quality of the sound, everything mixed in, I have to say, it's a tough pick, man. It's a tough pick which one wins in my book. But overall, I gotta give it to the Beats. The reason why I'm picking the Beats, because there's some music I want to thump. There's some music I want to hear bass. I want it to punch me out. I want that full richness of quality. and I want heavy bass at times for some music I listen to. So I gotta give it to the Beats. So in this comparison, I gotta give it to the Beats because the Beats just packing a little bit extra punch than the Bose. But definitely the Bose, they're doing something with these headphones. I never liked their other headphones, but these headphones are definitely doing the job. So with that, guys, this is the end of that. I'll see you guys in the next one.